We farm in Scott and Morgan County, right on the line. We grow corn, beans, wheat, oats, alfalfa hay, grass hay, and I guess my speech is kind of a little different because I'm gonna throw cows in the mix. We got about 50 cows, 50 to 75, depending on when it is. And we raise a lot of cover crops. I guess we started in cover crops when they weren't known as cover crops, and we did it for extending the grazing period for our cattle. My dad did that probably 10, 12, 14 years ago, and we didn't even know what we were doing. We just threw some rye out there on some highly erodible ground, trying to protect the erosion and get the cows an extended grazing period. But we farm about 750 acres, and we do a lot of crop rotation. This was a field right here that going to be the cover picture. This was done this year. That's rye, rape, radish, and turnips. This was a picture I just took a week and a half ago. We got a little dusting of the ice and snow there. Those cattle were turned onto that field about 5 days before that. We feed silage. We cut silage to feed cattle all winter. We figure with the cover crops, we cut our feed costs down considerably. This is a group of 40 cows here. We feed silage in the tires, and you can see they'd rather eat the rye than the silage. We also, at that same time, moved another 15 cows over to a 12-acre patch of rye. And I fed silage today, and they had not had any silage for a week because they wouldn't come in and eat it. They'd rather stay on the rye and eat. I know these other speakers have said the diversity. I guess that's where I'm seeing the real diversity is putting the cows out there. Where the rye is recycling the nutrients, the cows are recycling the rye with the nutrients in it and putting it in the ground through the manure and urine. This is a field after silage. This was planted, the end of August. This would have been silage cut off, silage corn. We come in, we compost all of our manure piles. I come in and spread the manure right back on the silage ground. If you do anything with cattle and have silage, you have to cover it with cover crops. You've stripped every bit of the nutrients off of that soil. I guess I'm going to show right here, up to here is the end rows, and you can see there's considerably more growth there. That was taken off with the combine. On out there, that was taken off with the silage chopper. I'm going to say there's a 4-inch difference in height between it. It just shows by taking everything off that you need to put something back on there. We always try to go with a 3 or 4 crop species mix in there on our silage ground for sure, just to get as much growth and material back out there on the ground that we can get. Normally we graze this. This year this field was not grazed.